Hey guys, General Explorer here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the carburetor on a Craftsman LT1000 Lawn Mower. Bought this kit off of Amazon.com for under 25 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. Comes with the carburetor, all the seals, air filter, all that stuff. Hoses, shutoff valve, filter, clamps, everything. All for under 25 bucks on Amazon.com. Yes, this is the old Craftsman lawnmower in my old video that I converted to propane, and you can see the propane line right here, comes up here. I ran this baby off of propane for years, and finally decided to convert it back to gasoline. I can run it actually off of propane or gasoline, depending on which one I have at the time. Yeah, I left the propane system still on there. And if you want to learn how I did that, I'll throw a little pop-up here at the top right corner of the screen to show you to go to that video how I converted it to propane, how it runs on propane. But now it runs back on gasoline, and have a little trouble with the carburetor there with the automatic electric float on it. And so it was just as cheap to buy a whole kit than to buy that one little part. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to replace the carburetor and put all the new hoses and everything on it. So let's get at it. Step one, we're just going to take off these little clamps here and pull the fuel hose off. Put that over there. Remove this wire to the electric float. Using a 7/16" socket, remove these two nuts right here. Using a 3/8" socket, remove these two bolts. Now, pull the carburetor out a little bit. Tilt it in to take that out. Now use a 5/16" wrench to loosen these bolts right here. Carburetor comes off. Now take your new carburetor, put your gasket on, run the bolts through, use your 5/16" wrench to tighten these bolts up. Take this off of the old carburetor. Insert it into the same hole. Line your throttle control up with that hole right there. Now run this through that slot right there. Now put your two exhaust manifold bolts back in. Tighten them up with a 3/8" socket. Let's put this nut back on here. Reattach the automatic choke control, and the carburetor is replaced. Okay, now that we've replaced the carburetor, we're going to go ahead and replace this old fuel line system. So I'm going to pull the gas tank off. Just need a 3/8" socket. Got a bolt on each side of the gas tank. Now that we got the tank off, we'll just pull that back and work that hose off. Okay, so now we're going to get our new hose and our new hose clamps. Compress that back a little. Put our new hose on and move the hose clamp up. Good. Now let's reinstall the gas tank. Put our gas tank back. Install the nut on the opposite side. Okay, so the hose that came with the kit is not quite long enough to make it to the carburetor, but that's not a problem since we already have this old hose and some new filters and stuff. We got to make some cuts anyway, so we will just extend it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off right here. Okay, let's put our hose clamp on first. Run it back. Let's put our shutoff valve in. And now tighten up our hose clamp. Okay, we have our old hose here, so let's go ahead and put it on. Move our hose clamps up. All right, so we're a little long. We need this piece to make this elbow here, so let's go ahead and remove that. I'm going to go ahead and install this on the carburetor first, so that tells me where to go to. Move the hose clamp up. Now we see we only need just a little bit of space right here, so go ahead and cut this about a 1/2 inch short. Put our hose clamp on, put our filter on. and move our hose clamps up into position. Right there. Now we're ready for gasoline and leak test. I don't know about you, but I sure do not like these new gas cans. These weird, funky nozzles. I don't know who came up with this stuff. Seriously, these new nozzles are a real pain. I wish we could go back to the old system. Not sure who invented this stuff or why they invented it. Well, put a little gasoline in there. About half a tank, see what happens. Okay, no leaks so far. Let's open her up. Let the fuel flow through here. So it should be flowing into the carburetor now. And if we don't see any leaks, we're good. As I said before, the kit comes with a new filter and pre-filter, so my existing one's not bad, but might as well go ahead and change it out since I got a new one here. I do a lot of dirty mowing. Take out the pre-filter. On the pre-filter, the wire goes to the outside, or basically down. Then install your new air filter here. And there we go. Now let's start it up and see how she runs. All right, time to give it a test. Ready? Alright guys, that's how easy it is. It works good. Throttle control all works. Carburetor's installed. New filter, new shutoff valve, new air filter. Pretty good kit. I want to put a link to this kit in the description of the video. Just look under the video in the description area. You'll see that link there if you're interested in this kit. Seems to work good. It was pretty easy to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All those links will be underneath the video in the description area. Until next time, this is the Jungle Explorer signing out.